Hello everyone, this is Darren and we are going to start on the next series. I have Elliwyn Heatherlark, Gnome Bard, and we're going to be putting her together. And she is a bones figure. This one's actually metal, but I've primed it, and I'm going to prime my bones too. We're also going to mix her with, let me see if I can get it in here without messing things up. And let's try the other side. Now I'll just show it. It's Cassie, a gnome wizard. And Sarah Blitzer. She's one of Reaper's Chronoscope minis. So 2 gnomes and then a woman with a really big gun. And kind of the story behind this is going to be the 2 gnomes are tinkerers in a post-apocalyptic world, and they recover Sarah from some sleep chamber or something like that. I may make the diorama of that later. Don't know. But anyway, the theory is that she's awakened 1,000 years in the future, and the nation she supported is long gone. But there are dragons, so she's made it her goal in life: gather a dragon head, and her 2 gnome rescuers are willing to help. So that's one reason we're going to do something funny on Elliwyn that you wouldn't normally see, but we'll wait until that video. So this time we're going to try being a little smarter. I've had some feedback both on Cool Mini or Not and YouTube itself, and I had to feedback myself to paint the eyes first. So that's what we're going to try to do, and try using this little new technique. And first up, we are going to use Muddy Brown. And I think I said in the last video that I forgot about it, but most people paint the eyes first, and I'm no exception to that. But shoot, it helps to hold on to the brush and not splatter her with paint. Now luckily we're not 3/4 of the way finished painting, so we'll just leave that and I'll clean it up later if I can. Well, I will be able to later, but so I just put a little Muddy Brown in the eye socket and going into this one, and I'm going to try to not shake myself to death. I know I could probably pull it off the table. I've got it stuck with some blue stuff. It makes her look like an alien, but I think it's it may just be the shine on it right now, so I think so. So we're going to let that dry. These videos are going to be quite a little bit choppy because they're disjointed, because we're going to do that, wait for it to dry, then do the next step, and then wait for that to dry. And that's just the way it goes. I've got some other minis that I'm going to be doing, but not while it's on camera, so we'll see in a second. Okay, so now I've got some yellowed bone, and we are going to try to we're trying to paint a point on either corner of her eye. Let me get it off the blue tack. And just touch. And do that for the other side. And then we're going to flip her over. Now I'm going to wash the brush off again, just so I get fresh paint, because I don't have a lot of paint on here, and it's a rather small brush. And that's too much paint. And I did too much, I think. Yeah, need more on the left eye, less on the right eye. So I'm actually going to go ahead and brush over that eye with the muddy brown again. And then while we wait for that to dry, I got that one right. I'm trying to get this eye. And okay, you can't see it, but I've been spray painting Pinewood Derby cars today, so my hands are covered in black and gray. And touch. Yep. I think that'll be good for that eye. And let me just dip this one down into the heater airflow right quick. And we'll try to touch that a little bit better. Trying to get it so my hands aren't shaking and that everybody can still see it. Yeah, I think that'll do. Although I really want to get a little bit more of a corner right there. See if I can just touch it just a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll do good for the eye. We'll let that dry and then we'll hit the pupil. Okay, here's attempt number 2. I'm going to put a little X here to start the video. We'll just have to cut it. Okay, here is attempt number 2. And I've got way too much paint on that brush. Okay, and I want to get it just right there. That's way too big. So let's try again. Put on this side. And try to get just the smallest of touches here. See if that helps. I think that's a good eye on that side. We just have to fix that one, which I let it dry. Oh god, oh god. Well, I might have to paint that one over. Yeah, I may have had to repaint it anyway. Yep, so I'm going to go back into the muddy brown and coat over it because now she just got blue eyes. I don't know, I might be able to fix that. I'll get some more yellow bone. Probably shouldn't try. But it's not going to hurt us either way because we got to redo it anyway. Let's see if we can just... Nah. I'm just going to paint it over. Although... Yeah. That almost works now. Got kind of a bit of a cross eye, but... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and paint the face and see what that looks like.